Okay, hey, hi, hello, how's everybody? Welcome to another Paint the Edge Up, where I teach you how to make a drunk painting in about an hour, and I get a little drunk doing it. My name's Joel, and today we are painting this painting right here, called Old Brush Country. I don't know why I call it Brush Country, but that's what I call it. But it's a nice painting, it's kind of cool, it's got some, I kind of like the colors, they're kind of cool colors, but it's kind of a warm painting. It makes you feel, reminds me of a hot summer day. But that's what we're painting today. So I'm going to tell you everything you need for that. If you haven't already, like, share, follow, subscribe, look up Paint the Edge Up. If you like these videos, search Paint the Edge Up and follow me. I really appreciate it. Hey, Casey Cam, what's up? What was I also going to say? If you want a free painting, all you do is correctly answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I'll send you a free painting of your choice. And what you're going to need for this painting today, you'll need a canvas. I always use 16 by 20 canvases, okay? I have a nice easel I use. If you don't have an easel, you can lay your painting down flat on the table. I've got paper towels that I use for, you need towels for lots of stuff. I've also got a water cup, okay, that you need. This is acrylic paint, so it's water-based, so water is the medium that you mix with it. I've also got paper plates for my palette. You can use other stuff for your palette, but paper plates are just easy. That's why I use them, because it's easy. I've also got a blow dryer, okay, that helps me dry my painting fast. Move through the steps really quickly. I've also got whiskey. Paint brushes and tools. We have a little piece of chalk, okay, that's just orange and blue chalk, okay, that's just for sketching on dried paint, so we'll use that later. I've also got some brushes here. I've got a big flat brush, I've got a medium flat brush, a medium round brush, and a little tiny round brush, okay? Take those brushes, put them bristle down your water cup, leave them there anytime you're not using them. Colors, sorry, I'm kind of racing through this. Colors, we've got black, we've got white, we've got phthalo blue, purple, violet, I guess. We've got light yellow, raw sienna, which is very close to a yellow ochre. That could work too if you don't have raw sienna. Burnt umber, and that's it. That's all of our colors. That's everything. So, hey, look at us. Congratulations. Cheers. All right. Ugh. Okay. Let's get going. All right, that was shot uno. Uno shots. Okay. Let's jump right in here. Now, let me move this camera real quick. I like this painting because you just kind of get to jump in, start painting. And I like the colors of this one. You could also do different colored leaves and all that. You don't have to do green. You could do, if you like purple, you can make a purple tree. Okay? Okay, let's get right in here, okay? Let's get some blue paint, our phthalo blue, and some white. Alright, there we go. Take our big brush out of our water cup, give it a nice tap, tap, taparoo, and take that. I'm going to start by stirring my water in my white paint. Smoke's too much. And let's just pull a little touch of blue in here. Okay, we want to make a lot. Actually, maybe a little bit more. Maybe kind of a medium blue. We want to make a lot of this. We're going to use a lot of white here. And try this whole thing of white. Okay, once we're going to get a nice big old pile of this mixed up, we're going to cover this whole canvas in this color, okay? Pretty complicated stuff here. You take your brush and you paint the entire canvas this color. The main thing is you gotta make sure you have a lot of paint, so make sure you get lots of paint. Don't skimp on this step because you'll want a lot. Okay, okay, okay. There we go, kind of a lighter blue. Okay. And away we go. Get that on your brush. As soon as you get the color you like, got a lot of it mixed up. We're just gonna cover this thing. How's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday. Started a little later than normal today, which I never do, but I don't know, just trying some different stuff, I guess. How is TikTok doing out there? Hello, TikTok. Has anyone said anything? No. Okay. juggling a lot. Oh, started juggling. You have to like 3-4 bowling pins now you can juggle. You start getting, the cool thing is they start doing chainsaws. They start juggling chainsaws. Yeah, I feel you though. I've been working a lot. It's kind of a busy time right now, it seems like, for everybody. Or it is for me anyway, so then I guess maybe I just notice it more, but like other people that are busy. But yeah, I've been super busy lately. Juggling a lot, for sure. My life's not really full of chainsaws I don't have to juggle, but I do have to juggle, you know, lots of bowling pins around. But nothing too crazy, just been eating up all my time, haven't been able to sleep, you know? Just need more sleep. But, you know, if I get drunk enough today on whiskey, then I might fall asleep and, you know, get a lot of, well, actually not good sleep. When you're drunk and you sleep, you actually, it's like not as good, you know, or whatever is normal sleep or something, is what I read. But yeah, I feel you there. I've been busy too. Well, you know, let's paint and have a good time and forget about juggling for a minute. Juggling. Juggalo. Juggalette. Is a juggalette a female juggalo? Either I made that up or that's actually real. I don't know. Okay, look, we did it! We painted this whole thing blue! Oh my god! Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna paint my side edges blue, too. And, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna move on. So it's gonna... You know, I'm gonna be honest, I've been all over the place, and I wanted to make a new painting for today, but I not had time lately. So I pulled out an old one that I like painting. And I'm kind of just, I'm a little off my game today, you know, I'm just kind of, I'm late, you know, I'm behind, I never like. Okay, we got our, just gonna get my, oh god, I almost ate it there. Okay, gonna get my side edges painted in, and we can be good to move on. Oh man. Oops. Whoopsie doodles. Guess I shouldn't put my full weight on this flimsy metal easel. Okay. Is it still pushed it down a little bit? Alright, I'm gonna blow dry this. That's step one. I pushed my... Yeah, it's kind of an off week. Okay. Okay, so let's blow dry. Let's talk about our trivia question, and let's take a shot. Okay, let's take a shot first. All right. That's step one. Paint the background blue. Let me just check TikTok. See if join. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's someone. What you making? I'm making a painting. Painting of sky with trees, like looking up to the sky. Alright. Alright. What you been up to, though? Go ahead and leave the cap off of that. Cheers. Alright, blow dry time. Let's count that shot. Shot two. Oh yeah, what have I been doing? Just, God, working like a loon. Working all the friggin' time. Working a lot and still watching Dragon Ball. On like episode 45 or something. The show's fun to watch though. It's a good little cartoon show to fall asleep to sometimes. Will Goku make it to the next level? Will Goku fight the dog guy? And no, Dragon Ball, the original. The one before Dragon Ball Z.
Will Goku defeat Metalhead from the Red Ribbon Army? Will Roshi finally get a date with Bulma?
Tune in for the next Dragon Ball. That's how he says it at the end. Yeah, Dragon Ball's so great. I never saw Dragon Ball. I maybe saw like an episode, but when I was a kid, I just started watching Dragon Ball Z. That's what I always liked that when I was a kid. But never watched Dragon Ball. So going back through it, and I feel like it's better than all the other ones. Like, I feel like it's just like it's actually like entertaining every episode, and it's not a bunch of filler bullshit, you know. But anyway, Dragon Ball is fun to watch if you're into anime and you like Dragon Ball Z. You should give Dragon Ball a chance because it's kind of fun. It's not as, you know. What's interesting about that series, like every series, everything just keeps amping up, right? So when you start Dragon Ball, it's kind of like, oh, he's just like a tough kid that can, like, you know, jump high and kind of indestructible, but he's not shooting laser beams and flying around, and so it's kind of not as, I guess in a way I could see how some people are like, I don't know. It's still a really good show though. I like it better in Dragon Ball Z so far. What's everybody up to? What's everybody up to out there? Oh my god, what else did I do? I've been working. Drove and saw my parents yesterday. Hold on. Okay, so next step. We got this blow. Oh, we didn't do our trivia question, did we? You know, we'll do it in a minute. I drove up to Joplin yesterday to see my parents, and was on the highway, and like, you ever like drive on the highway and you see like two semis behind each other? I don't know why, but I always like assume that they're like friends or something, like they work together, and it's like, and then one of them like passes the other one, and you're like, oh, this is a semi's passing another semi. It's like, I hope they're still friends. And then I'm like, what am I talking about? Like, they're just truckers on the highway, you know? But I don't know why when I see two semis behind each other, I'm like, they know each other. It's, I don't know. Okay. Then they pass you, and I'm like, what happened? I thought you guys were friends. And then I'm like, oh yeah, we're just driving trucks on the highway. Okay. Next thing we do, let's take our chalk and let's draw a couple things, okay? First thing we need to do is kind of draw our, let's find like our point where it's going to be kind of the center, but it's not really the center of the canvas. It's going to be the center kind of where all these trees go to. It's going to be a little higher up than down. So what I like to do is kind of do, if you took a X here, like a 45-degree angle, right? And this is not square. So if you kind of drop this angle down, be there, right? You do your angle there. Basically, if you find what's kind of the middle in this top square, that's kind of where you'd want to put this. There's math, there's ways to do it. But I'm just going to go like this. I think it's about here. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm pretty sure it's about here, something like that. So I'm going to say this is the center up here, a little higher than the middle. Still in the middle this way. And I'm going to go, okay, here's a little, you know, whatever, a little cotton ball, right? There's some little leaves that we're going to make. Then the next thing we want to do is just kind of draw, give it a little bit of space, and we'll kind of draw a little shape out here, right? What does this look like? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. There's that. Now, let's start right here, and let's draw a line that kind of goes just straight down, but it can kind of wobble a little bit. There we go. Now, this is going to be our main tree that comes down, okay? So, what you want to do is we're going to thicken that up in a minute. But let's go ahead and just get all the trees drawn in, okay? So what I want to do now is I can maybe give myself a little bit of space. All right? Maybe I've got one here. There's a little tree. Maybe I could put some more. You can put more branches on if you want, however many branches you want. This one I'm not. This one's kind of a weird one, but it's not going to have branches. Or maybe at the very top I could do like branches up here or something, but I'm not worried about that right now. Let's go ahead and we're just going to keep moving around. We're just going to kind of make lines. All the lines kind of are going to point towards the middle, okay? That's probably the important part. Okay. Okay, so far so good. And you know what else I should do? Make these angled in a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So let's just keep doing that. Okay, so over here, this is going to be almost flat. Okay, we've got one here. One coming in there. We have another one that's kind of like this. Let's put a couple of these suckers in there. Oh, now we're starting to kind of angle this way. We're just gonna do this all the way around, okay? Yeah, I can make some shorter ones too. They don't have to all be super tall. There we go. Okay, now we've got this drawn in, okay? So that's kind of our trees, alright? And the other thing I want to do is you can sit here and go around and you can draw little clumps of trees. Now, whatever we draw here, I mean, when we start painting this in, it's gonna change. And it doesn't have to stick hard to this line that we drew. But I kind of do have to do a little general clumps of leaves here, you know? I kind of know where a lot of my tree clumps are, my foliage is, all my leaves basically. We'll kind of put this, you know, little clumps there, maybe a little one here. If you were clever and you wanted to make a certain shape here, you could make a heart and have all your trees stop right around there, and it would make a nice heart shape. So it's kind of cool. Or if you want to do a star or whatever you want. I'm just going to erase this line. I don't even know. I guess I drew it so I knew where to put the trees in. But now that we got that in, let's go ahead and erase it. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of draw some clumps of trees, you know? And I do want to make these, actually now that I'm remembering, I do kind of make these a little more like, I don't know, kind of like little ovals more than circles, I guess. Like they kind of have a little bit more, kind of a little wider than they are tall. Just kind of gives this flow of things going around, you know? And then after that, we can add some stuff in, and we will. But let's just start there. Okay, that's... Oh, wait. Oh, we need to thicken up this tree. That's our main thing here, okay? So up here, we leave that how it is. When it starts getting here, we can start widening it a little bit. You could do it on just barely on one side, or do a major on one side if you feel like it's... Maybe could come, you know, a little bit... Just widen it up, okay? I'm going to go out a little further on each side. And I'm just going to continually... All right. Okay, let's draw, or let's paint, I mean. Okay, let's take a shot, though. Oh, I screwed this all the way over. Whoops. Whoops. What do these people want to do? I don't know who you are. You're not talking to me. I don't understand. My heart's a stone. I can't feel this pumping blood. It's not real. I do not borrow. Ah, okay, shot 3. Let's go. All right, let's make some let's make some green, okay? Let's take some yellow. Now I'm gonna use my medium round brush here, okay? Let's take our medium round brush and let's mix this up with our blue. And this little white, if we have a little white mixed in, so I'm just using this pile earlier that I used for the background. And I'm just gonna make a nice light green that I like, you know? Mine'll be, you know, a light green, much more yellow than blue, but essentially just a green. I do want to mix up a decent amount of it, so probably use a lot of paint here. Okay. Once we got a green mixed up, let's go ahead and start with our little middle spot here. Let's kind of just fill this in however you want. You can kind of dab. If you can do this, you get a real solid looking effect. If that's the effect you like, go for it. I'm just gonna try to be a little random here. There we go. Something like that. Good enough. Okay, now here's kind of the same thing, alright? Let's just kind of make some little wormy little brush strokes. Just kind of some little... You know, when I paint this, they're all kind of solid little blobs here. I think that was kind of the idea. So I'm going to do that. If you want to do some more dabbing and make a little rougher texture on the leaves, that's fine. That's just fine. Alright, and away we go. So we're just going to do this all the way around, alright? Yeah, I was driving on the highway. I don't know why. I always assume semis are all like buddies, like they know each other, but they clearly don't. I was sitting here yesterday and one of them passed the other one. I was like, oh, why? Then I was like, wait, what do I think about? I don't really know anything, so... Drove the old Joplin yesterday. Now, I know there's going to be a tree here. As long as I go up to that line, I don't have to go all the way through it, you know? So I'm not gonna. I know I'm going to have my tree there, so I'm going to leave that alone a little bit. I think in the original one I used my flat brush because I just typically use my flat brush, but I think that might be why some of the brush strokes are looking a little different than my original, but... I probably should use a round brush for this, you know? It'll probably look better. Oh, but yeah, I've been watching Dragon Ball, and, you know, my friend was pointing this out to me, but there's, like, subgenres and anime for, like, everything, you know? Like, fucking, you could just look up, like, you know, horny magicians in high school, and there's gonna be, like, you know, at least, like, there'd be, like, 3 series at least. Probably like 8, though. They're each, like, 100 episodes long, you know? Okay, I think this is what I was going for. Kind of like these little brush. That. That's what I needed. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of fill in some of these clumps. I kind of like doing these. I kind of like these little short. They just look like brush strokes, you know. Just look like round brush strokes. Just kind of go around. I kind of it's kind of like a little. I don't know. I'm imagining a sea of fish swimming around in a circle. I don't know what movie that's from. Little Mermaid, maybe, which I watch religiously. Okay, every day I watch Little Mermaid. That was my older sister's favorite movie when we were kids. Saw that movie way too many times. I remember Ursula at the end was fucking terrifying. Some kind of light show to her face is all like lighting up, like from the lightning and stuff. Still remember that. Like, oh my god, Ursula. Isn't that one part where, I can't remember if it's the crab that gets into the kitchen and that chef is trying to kill him the whole time? Oh my god. It's also horrible. So, you know, Disney trauma, you know. Can there be a support group for people like for Disney trauma? So who wants to talk? Got some new faces. Jennifer? Everything's fine with me, you know. Just like Hakuna Matata, right? You know, Hakuna, yeah. Not afraid of my uncle, you know, killing my dad or anything like that. Okay, Jennifer, I think something there we could touch on. I don't know what you're talking about. Hakuna Matata. Disney trauma anonymous? Alright. Well, I like to put a lot down here too. Like there's kind of just a forest at the bottom, you know, like kind of this bottom little section. I kind of put some greens through there. Let's start with that. I haven't painted this one in a while. Like they used to. Burning like they used to, yeah. Used to, yeah. A little bit more solid down here at the bottom. Alright. Okay, last spots. You don't have to get this in again. This is going to be our big tree here that we've drawn in. I can erase this if that looks a little less confusing. This is going to be our big tree here. So, you know, I could put something in here, maybe a little something there. You can go back and kind of wherever you feel like you want to fill in some empty areas, you know, if you want to put something, just try to make it two pattern. This is kind of starting to look a little patterned right there, but try not to be super patterned. You know what, maybe on each corner. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead, blow dry, and we'll take a shot. Anybody out there drinking paint? Yeah, hell yeah. Great job, thank you. You were great. Hey, I'm painting some trees, but with the perspective, like looking straight up a tree, like kind of up to the sky. So yeah. Cheers. Shot 4. Okay, let's blow dry, and we'll keep moving. Let's do today's trivia question. Okay, so today's trivia question is, there's a new NBA team coming next year. Okay, so the trivia question is, what team is joining the NBA next year, okay? Is it A, the Mississippi Mudbutts, B, the Albuquerque Pianists, C, Toronto Tarantulas, B, the Scottsdale Dirt Devils, E, the Montana McDoubles, F, the Toledo Honey Badgers, G, the Salt Lake City Sluts, or H, I don't think these are real team names. Jack Herman says, are you just giving lessons in person? Oh, are you still giving lessons in person? I have done a few, I did a couple recently in Joplin. That's where I'm from, so I had family, but I did some up there. But yeah, not really, not many. Maybe at some point, but someday, but not many around Fayetteville. Well, I mean, I would if there's an opportunity, but not regularly or anything. Jack says H, I don't think they're real team names. Oh, Jack, of course these are real team names. Jack, that's absurd. Of course they're real team names, okay? Okay, I think we've got it pretty dry enough we can keep moving. Let's see. That's a trivia question for today. Which team's coming to the NBA next year? I've also got, I know I wrote down what today's national whatever days. I think there's like 14 national days today. It's so getting ridiculous. It's really just getting ridiculous, you know? How many days it is. Every day is national something. Okay, let's take a new plate and, you know, let's get some yellow, okay? Let's get some yellow paint on our brush, or on our plate. Let's take our same medium round brush there. Let's wash it out. Just give it a nice swish back and forth there. Once you get that washed out, let's take that, stir that with our yellow paint. Yeah, if I remember correctly, though, I think when I was painting this one, it was a lot more of these thick kind of, I don't know, I feel like I saw this painting kind of, and it was like trees, and I don't know, the coloring of the leaves and the green and the, but it kind of looked like soft serve or something, like ice cream. Like it looked very kind of solid. I think they were like kind of like evergreen trees, but it was very stylized. It was really cool. So that's kind of like what I'm doing here a little bit. But let's try just some yellow. I think normally I'd take raw sienna and I put it in there, and it's a little bit more subtle of a color, or definitely makes it look I don't know, a little more rusty kind of feeling. I'm gonna try light yellow this time. So basically I'm just gonna go in and start putting, oh man, maybe it is a little too light. Nah, it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and just try this. Let's just do it. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna stay with this theme of these like thick kind of blobs here. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of imagining that these are at the top. They're gonna get the most light, especially at the top. I'm imagining the top is the center, right? So all the light's kind of coming out of the middle. So imagine it that way. So the light would be hitting it here, here, down here. It's gonna be hitting it right here, you know. And I'm gonna work my way through this and just imagine kind of where my, you know, tops of my little tree clumps are here. And I'm just gonna paint, okay? Oh, excuse me. Let's do some big, okay, that's what I need to do. Let's do some little ones in there, big ones, some little ones, big ones, little ones. Something like that. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Oh my. So, ooh, honey badgers. Ooh, okay. Got a guess for the honey badgers. Good guess. Good guess. Honey badgers are so interesting, or they're just like crazy. Honey badgers are supposedly like the most dangerous, aggressive animal on the planet, basically. I mean, there's like videos of honey badgers taking on like packs of, you know, lions and tigers and stuff. It's fucking crazy. Great guess there, Shannon Eastham. Shannon Eastham. Good guess, good guess. You know, another really crazy animal, because, you know, honey badger's like one of those things I watch whenever there's these funny videos that came out on YouTube. They're like this, I don't know, this guy doing these animal videos, but there's one I saw is the mantis shrimp, and they have like the craziest eyes. They apparently have like the most sophisticated eyes of any animal on the planet, and their eyes are like, you know, kind of like you'd imagine the crab eyes, like kind of the big eyes that go up, but they have like 3 retinas or something, and they're like, there's 2 retinas on each eye, and they can go all the way around their whole eye, like their whole, it's like their eye sticks out, and they can look over here and over here in the same eye. It's really bizarre. You gotta look them up, but it's really crazy, and they'll like focus and refocus the other side of their eye, and the other eye is doing the same. So they got like 4 retinas at all time moving around. It's really trippy. But apparently they say that they can see like all these colors on the like light spectrum, color spectrum that humans can't. They're crazy, and they also have like they're like a crazy animal. Mantis shrimp. Look up the mantis shrimp. Super interesting. But they also have these little like punchers, like little fists, kind of like little, or they have like guess they're pinchers, but I don't know. It's like a little boxing glove, basically, but they just basically punch. They can punch so hard, it like seems like I don't know, some kind of, I can't remember the term now, but it's like basically they just punch the fuck out of anything. Like they have like, it like creates like a shockwave when they hit something. It's like how fast they can hit something, how hard. It's really wild. Very crazy animal. So anyway, this is Animal Corner. This is Animal Corner with Joel. Joel's Animal Corner. Remember those animal, were they National Geographic? Were those animal magazines back in the day? Like when I was a kid, there's this little animal, like magazines. I think it was National Geographic. Anyone else remember that? Might be a little too much yellow. Maybe I'm doing a little too much yellow. Probably am. I'm gonna go back with green after this and correct myself. I think this is a little bright. Maybe in here, probably a little too much. Maybe not though. We'll see. You know, maybe it's not. You know, let me do the. We'll do the light color and the dark color, and then we'll go back with green and kind of touch everything back up. You know. Why am I putting on the bottom? What am I doing? What am I even doing? Joel, what are you doing? Come on, Joel. What are you doing? Okay. Looks like you could do a little bit. Come on, man. You're messing it up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, there's still so much more left. Alright. Yeah, okay, I'll do this. I'll do the purple. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then we'll go back with green, kind of touch it up. Then we'll do the trees and all that. We'll probably go back with some more, you know, greens and colors and kind of dab up colors over some of the trees that we paint in. I buy you love, but they won't buy you happiness. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so what are we talking about? Anime a little bit. Just watching Dragon Ball, the first one. And yeah, looking through, it's funny when you go, because I have Crunchyroll or whatever, which is the streaming app for anime, you know? And there's so many genres, and there's like a billion kinds of everything, and like, you know, what did I say earlier? Magicians or something. It's like, you're saying something about juggling earlier, it's like, you know, snow leopard jugglers and, you know, learning karate, and there's like 18 different series on that, you know? Alright, maybe I don't have to do this on every single one, I guess. Not as much as I'm doing it. Doing it too much. I like to think that those are the songs true. Has anyone watched any good movies lately? I haven't really been watching a whole lot. I mean, I really haven't watched much new stuff. I went through Third Rock from the Sun, you know. What's going on with the music? What's up with the music? I don't know. What do you mean by that? I would say if you're watching on TikTok, it's going to be a way different experience than if you watch on my Twitch stream. The sound on TikTok is the sound. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on TikTok. But I'm happy you're watching. But I'm just saying, if you want a better better viewing experience, go to Twitch or Facebook. I think you have to be my friend on Facebook to watch it. Okay, we got the yellows in. Now, I want to put some yellows in here. So out here around the edge of this, not like a, you know, leave some gaps so it's not all like a solid outline. But, you know, start putting some in, especially on the outside, and then, you know, a few more as we move in. But remember that this kind of in the middle is going to be our kind of our dark spot. You know, at the top, you can kind of make it a little bit more lights. Maybe not as many on the bottom. And there we go. Okay, you know, while I'm here, I can put some little yellows. If I want to put some yellows out, maybe some yellows like just off the edge of some of these. I think maybe I'll do this for a couple spots, like maybe spots where there's a lot going on, some bigger clumps right in between something, you know, maybe. I like doing this because you still get this solid brushstroke effect. We can put a few of these in where it just kind of, we put this in throughout. I think it's, I don't know, I kind of like this, how it's just solid little blobs there. But maybe I keep doing that, but just out here in space. There we go. Okay. Okay, maybe let's blow dry one more time, and we'll keep going. Yeah, I don't know. He says, "What's up with the music?" I'm not really sure what you mean, but sorry if it's not. It's a good sound on TikTok. Okay. Boom. Done. Today is National 14 Different Things Day. I don't know. I'm not gonna read all these. It's insane. Garden Meditation Day. It's also Bike to School Day. National Montana Day. Specially Abled Cats. Now I have a specially able cat. I think it's just called disabled though. Like he's specially able means they're missing a leg. Isn't that just a disabled pet? Specially able. I don't know. Anyway, that's what day it is today. I have a cat and he's got one eye, so I think he would qualify for that. So this is his day. It's also National Lumpy Rug Day. I'm not making that up. National Lumpy Rug Day. So it's National Lumpy Rug Day. So this is what we're celebrating today. This is what today's all about, okay? At the end of the day, remember, lumpy rugs, okay? It's National Paranormal Day. National 2 Different Color Shoes Day. A couple foods, a couple different kinds of foods. Bunch of dumb stuff, you know? I don't know. Bunch of different stuff on national days today. Let's blow dry and let's blow dry. Oh, let's take a shot. Okay, so I kind of like these areas. I kind of like this area a lot. I think I put a little too much yellow in some spots. Okay, so we're going to do some purple next. Kaboom! My blow dryer died like a week or two ago, and I got this other one, and it's like so much better. It's awesome. Okay. New plate. Let's get some. Oh, did I count my shot? I don't think I did I? No way I did. Kaboom! Shot 5. And let's take one more, okay? It's so good, you know, once it hits your lips, it's so good. Okay, shot 6. Okay, let's get some purple or violet and some white. Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to think of what else I've been doing lately. Okay, let's take our medium round brush there. Make sure you wash all the yellow out. We don't want yellow in our brush because yellow and purple are complementary colors, which means they look good together, but when they mix together, they make, you know, essentially brown or black. So you don't want to use those. It's okay, let's start with, let's mix some white and purple together here and get a little bit lighter purple. And I don't want to get super light, but just definitely a little lighter than purple's pretty dark, so you know, I think this is a good color. I want it to be, let's try it. Let's see. It could be a little dark because I do want it to be darker than my green. Dancing along. Oh, okay, yes, let's just take a little touch of white. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright, so that's the color we're going to use. So let's go around. Now we're going to do kind of the same thing but in reverse. We're going to basically imagine the bottom sides of these. I probably should have done this color first if I'm being honest, but like I said, it's an off week. Like old Casey Camp said. It really is an off week. You can say it out loud. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Maybe go back over the green and yellow again. But we're gonna get all this in first. And I'm just imagining where the bottoms of these little clumps are, right? Like, here's two on top of each other. So I'm gonna try to put one at the bottom of this one. But I want a little on top of the yellow. But that's kind of like the idea there, right? So that's what I'm trying to do, okay? Now, we could use a smaller brush in some of these smaller areas. But, you know, I'm not scared, okay? I'm not afraid, okay? And I'll prove it to you. No, I don't know. I just kind of go with one brush, and I'm too lazy to switch them out. But feel free to use a smaller brush. That makes it easier for you, you know, to get it how you want it. It will take a while with the smaller brush, but it's the main reason I use the bigger brush, because I can get through these faster. I'm trying to do this quickly. Am I right in front of the painting this whole time? Sorry. Sorry. Oh yeah. Ooh, kind of like that. Some of these small little lines like that, yeah. Yeah, a small brush would probably be good. Or I can just kind of barely press down with this brush and I get some little skinny lines like that. I think the skinny lines are working. Yeah, I definitely want to put some yellow back in, because once this dries, we want to put yellow. We want to put the yellow on top of that purple. Now, yellow is pretty transparent, but if I add a little white to it, it might be able to cover the purple a little bit better. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna make this one a good one. I think I'm starting to get some ideas for this one. Okay. So I'm basically now I'm kind of working like I'm kind of not just outlining the bottom, but still kind of, you know, putting in these dark areas. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back with a lighter purple after this, and use a lighter purple in between, like where the purple meets the green. Is what I'm gonna try to do. Not on every single one, but not as much as I'm doing this on pretty much all of them. I'm gonna probably do that on less. Hey Philip, how are you? My cat's in here. Hi Philip. He's been out in the garage all day. Guess you can come in for a minute. Okay, sweetie pants. Okay. Alright, I'll pay. I'll pay. Okay. That's all you get. Oh, God. See, Philip, this is why. This is why, Philip. See, this is why, Philip. No, you're a good cat, Philip. Alright. Yeah, what have I been doing? I don't know. I haven't really watched anything new. My friend said he saw the Jackass movie, finally, but I don't know. You know, I don't know, like, I find that stuff funny, but I don't know. I've never really actually watched a full movie of theirs, really, I guess. I've seen, like, a bunch of little parts of them, but... Yeah, and I think it's because, like, the thing with Jackass is, like, I don't trust them, you know? So it's like, I feel like most of the time I'm gonna see funny stuff on Jackass, but then somewhere in there I'm gonna see somebody with Steve with a fish hook through his nutsack or something. I'm just like, oh god, didn't want to see that, you know. So that's, I don't know, but there's still some pretty good. I don't know. I'd rather just be like, hey, just show me the best parts of this movie. Then I'm not gonna watch this whole movie, whole Jackass movie. Okay. In the middle, it's going to be a little bit more... I'm going to try to kind of go out from the middle. Keep a lot of these colors towards the middle, so it's kind of the darkest in the middle right there. This is looking at the bottom of this little tree right here. So let's kind of put these towards the middle, going out, and kind of not as much as they go out from the middle. Out here on the edge, let's put a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's step... whatever step this is. Let's take a shot. Cheers. Anybody online talking? No. Nope. Okay. All right, let's take a shot. This will be shot 7. Yeah. I don't know. I think I do like Jackass, but it's like I have to be honest. Like I haven't actually really watched like a bunch of full episodes or movies because I mean. I don't know. They would just go a little too far. I mean, they usually don't, but then the one time they do, you're like, oh, yeah, that's burned in my memory now. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Shot 7. Hey, by the way, I don't know if you guys know about the, you know, AI art, self-generated selfies, but everyone's doing them. They look really great, you know, and make them look really cool. I did them, and they weren't quite as cool. I mean, that's me, I guess. It is me. I don't know. My hair looks pretty bad. This one looks a little crazy to me, but that's a AI generated art selfie thing. That one's kind of like pop art or something. Let's see. Also, it's National Lumpy Rug Day, so this is what we're celebrating today. Lumpy Rug. Congratulations. Today's trivia question, again, if you want to... Oh, this is a monkey with a banana on its head, like always, so that's there. Trivia question, again, for today is what team is joining the NBA next year? Okay, if you want to win a free paying, this is your trivia question. Is it A, the Mississippi Mudbutts, B, the Albuquerque Pianists, C, the Toronto Tarantulas, D, the Scottsdale Dirt Devils, E, the Montana McDoubles, F, the Toledo Honey Badgers, G, Salt Lake City Sluts, or H, I don't think these are real team names. H has been guessed, okay? And so has, I believe, E, the Montana McDoubles. Or no, it was the Toledo, no, it was the Honey Badgers. It was F, the Toledo Honey Badgers. So F and H have already been guessed. All right. Okay. Sheesh, let's keep moving. Okay, I'm going to keep this same brush. I'm just going to get a lot more white now mixed in with my purple, so I have a little lighter. Kind of that purple I was going to go at the beginning. It's still not like super, super light, but definitely lighter than what we've been using. Bam, 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 bam. Dang. Okay. So get a little bit of this mixed up, and now I'm going to use this very sparing, very precisely. This is a good spot for a little tiny baby brush, maybe if you're getting really detailed. But if not, I would just keep the same brush. It'll be fine. I'm going to put this kind of at the top. So I'm going to basically kind of put this at the tops of my purples there. Doesn't have to be every one. Okay, Joel, listen to your own advice. Doesn't have to be every one. Okay, alright. Fine, it's fine. Now, you know, when I start doing this, I'm kind of looking for purple spots. Like, I'll see some, like, oh, that looks really good. Like, this one I really liked, and I put light purple. I wish I wouldn't have. The spots where I'm like, okay, I kind of like this. I'll leave that alone. I should leave that alone. Some of these ones I hear look bad. I'm like, okay, let's paint over that one. Those ones you want to, when you're going through this and you're trying to, where do I put it? If I don't put on everyone, which one I put on? I would find, right now you're kind of looking for the good and the bad ones that you painted, you know? So if you like one really good, probably don't mess with it, you know? Leave it alone. If it's, that's another big thing with people with painting. If you try to teach them to leave it alone whenever it looks good, you're like, no, you got it. Like, stop fucking it up. You know, like, don't fuck with it, you know? Some people just work. I mean, everyone's different. Then some people will not do enough. They'll be like, no, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to keep painting, you know? So there's different lessons for everything. But right now, we're, you know, as you're going around, just gut feeling that you like how that one looks. You kind of don't like that one. The ones that you don't like, those are the ones where you're going to put this light purple. And, you know, some of the ones you like, you can still put some on there if you kind of know what you want to do with it, or you're feeling it, you know? You're like, this is going to make it even better. That's fine, too. But typically, when I'm trying not to put them on all of them, I'm like, okay, well, which ones do I just arbitrarily cut out? You know, well, you know, don't... Maybe the ones that you are really good are the ones you don't want to mess with, right? If there's ones you're kind of like, I don't know about that one, put that one. There's one you really like, how that looks, leave it alone, you know? If you're trying to decide. Let's see, what else has been going on? I don't know, just been working like a loon, you know, working it up. I'm so busy, like, I got so much going on with work, and it's like, alright, okay. But, you know, I need a break. But my birthday's coming up at the end of this month. You know, I'll have a little vacay time, kind of a little staycation, you know? And, so that should be good. We can just put this right through the middle of these, you know? Budget, you know? Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Oh, I didn't put any of that in this area. Or the middle, so we're not done. Okay, I thought I was done. What am I doing? Oh, you know what? That looks good too. You can put on some of our green spots. And you know, you can put some of these out here too, just like I did with the yellow. We can do like, ooh, crazy. Kind of like there's little leaves floating around, or just kind of like out of focus. There's some leaves. Whatever, you just see some little spots like this, right? You know, don't overthink it. Such deep satisfaction. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. Okay, light purple we need to put around here, so basically at the tops of all of these little purples, I'm going to kind of do this, so it's kind of going out. The outside edge is where it's going to be light, the inside is the dark spot, okay? Inside dark, outside light. So the outside spot of my dark purples, we're going to put my light purples. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. I does what I likes, and I likes. We're gonna just back that up just a smidge. I can put some of this out here too. Kaboom and kaboom. Okay, so we're gonna do that. What's next? Maybe we can take a little bit of green and yellow. Satisfaction. What I likes and I likes what I do. I does what I likes and I likes. Thank you, most interesting. does what I likes and I likes. What I do. It does what I likes and I likes. Does what I likes and I likes. What I do. Does what I likes and I likes. Okay, next time I'm just start with dark colors to light colors. That's what I should be doing. What I do. Does what I likes and I likes. This is the way to go. So I'm just taking my normal green color. I love this song too much. I'm gonna listen to it I'm just gonna back it up. Alright, I'm gonna do my green layer here. So I'm basically taking green back through. I'm just gonna go kind of right above my light purples, any areas where I feel like I need to get some more, you know, maybe I've lost my greens a little bit. Maybe the purples got taken up too much or whatever. Again, good areas leave alone, bad areas, you know, try to maybe add something, you know, right in here. Now if you need to dry this too, it's probably smart. But I'm not smart, so I'm just gonna go for it. Don't be like Joel, he's not smart. I'm gonna do it the wrong way to show you how not to do it. No, but I am going to just not dry it, because, I don't know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have confidence in myself. Okay, it's called confidence. Okay, people? But I will put this kind of right... Ah, damn, I covered up. That's okay. Actually, it's okay if you cover up some of your light purple, because your shadow shouldn't be on top of... Also, if there's areas where the yellow is a little out of control, like a little too much yellow at the bottoms, you know? Put that green in there. Boom, 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 boom. There's a little too much yellow in here. Let's fix that, you know? A little too much yellow there. Satisfaction. I does what I likes and I likes. So now I'm kind of trimming up yellow. If the purple is too on top looking of everything else, I'll put some green on there. And that's kind of what we're doing. We're kind of just going purple and yellow spots. How do we fix our purple and yellow spots with green? I do what I likes and I likes. I does what I likes and I likes. What I do. And I likes. I does what I likes and I likes. What I do. Now how does that sound? There we go. Okay, looking better. Oh, excuse me. Yes, another Pogo song. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Okay, there we go. You know, if there's anything else we could do on the trees before we move on, we could take yellow and we could put other spots is like where we've gotten purple over yellow, where the yellow should be on top. So in those areas, we could take some more yellow and, you know, take some more yellow. So areas like, let's see, let's find one, like right here. The yellow is on top. It's purple, but so I painted the purple after the yellow. The purple is on top. So let's go back in an area like that and add the yellow back on top. Okay. And I could take a little drop of yellow or white so that to add to the yellow, and then that will make it a little bit more opaque. Yellow by itself is very transparent. White is very opaque. That means opaque means opposite of transparent. It means it's very solid. It covers. It's not see-through. Okay, so that's what white will do for you with your yellow color. It'll make it a little bit more opaque. Opaque. Word of the day. Okay. Right here. Let's put some yellow back over that. right here. Yellow over the top of that. Let's see. Make sure I got a lot of paint on my brush. Make it real thick. Okay, that all looks okay. Let's see. Not too many spots I have to do like this, but you know, you may have more, that's fine. Take all the time you need on this, you know, I don't know. I'm not seeing a few spots right here, you know, I guess the purple should be on top of that, I guess right there. But yeah, go through each spot, see where maybe your purple got a little, supposed to be the shadow underneath the one behind it, and it ends up being on top of the yellow. Then you can go back and put the yellow back on top of that purple. That's kind of all I'm doing here. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, go through. Oh, do that. Okay, go through and put some areas. Okay, that's my light area. Kaboom! 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 And it kind of follows through. I like that. Okay, so now I'm kind of drawing some. Maybe there's beams of light kind of hitting through one section a little clearer. Kind of adding that in. Okay, there we go. Okay, I like that. And I can also go back in here and put maybe some more bright yellows back in here. You know, kind of work my way from the outside in. Go over some of those purples. Something. I don't know. There we go. Okay, good enough. That's pretty good for the trees. We did it. Oh, okay. Alright, let's take a shot. Let's finish this shit up. And let's blow dry. We'll be done. Cheers. Anybody on TikTok talk, say anything? No. We have to scroll through 5 hours of just... Why does it send every message? Why is there just a spot where it just tells you what people are saying? Why is it every... Stupid. Okay, cheers. Thank you guys for watching. Nobody when you're with me, I can make you put your phone down. Shot 8. So you can show me attention. Let's see. Today's trivia question is whatever. Look at that selfie, man. That's crazy. There's a monkey with a banana on his head. So anyway, I think what's been going on. I don't know. Just trying to stay woke, you know. Wearing my Woakleys. Changing the name of the painting stream to Woke Up San Francisco. Going to Bewoke, Iowa. Wait, is it Bespoke, Iowa, or Bespoke? Whatever. Gumby's best friend Wokey. That new Marvel series Wokey. Thor's brother Wokey. Ooh, what about a Wokey Wookie? What about a woke Wookie? Okay, everybody imagine a woke Wookie, alright? Everyone's like, yeah, Chewbacca, he's woke. Actually, he's extremely right-wing. Okay, let's take one more shot, you know? The woke Wookiees. Also Woakleys. You know?
Take a shot. Keep going.
I'm so tired. My body's tired. Make you put your phone down. Okay, let's take, let's do our trees. I think we'll be good. I want a promotion, go fuck yourself, Golden's lid. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, let me reply to you. I hate you. Damn it, fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't reply to this, but... Stop. Maybe that will get them to stop. If I say stop. And you get texts and it's like it's like some promotion thing. You text back stop, they'll stop. I don't know, I'm just trying it. Okay, who cares? Alright, let's keep going here. Okay, let's take new plate. Let's get some brown paint. Oh yeah, let's get our burnt umber and our raw sienna. Raw sienna. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my flat brush because I haven't used him, you know, and I want to. I miss him. I miss my small flat brush. Okay, let's go. Here we go. We'll mix your caramel and chocolate together here. Get chocolate caramel. Your burnt umber and your raw sienna. There we go. You know, go ahead and make a lot of it. We're gonna paint all of our trees in this color. Now the trees aren't gonna be, you know, as much, not gonna be nearly as much as the greens and stuff, but, you know, it's a lot of trees, so go ahead and mix a lot up. Okay, let's start with a little easy one here. Let's just start like right here. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's go ahead and pick out, do the choosing. We'll go ahead and bring this down. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through these. I had a plan for a second, like, okay, I could go around all these, but, you know, it wasn't. Just gonna do how I normally do it. Now what I'm doing here is I'm getting paint on my brush, I'm kind of flattening it out, laying it down, and then when I'm making these little, I'm laying my brush very straight to my canvas and dragging it real lightly. Zoom, zoom. Let's go put one. Maybe I think this is where you can start adding your branches in. The thing about branches, you want to come out at an angle and not like straight out from the side. Like, you're gonna have to kind of follow your branch, then kind of go out from there.
That's the end. What do you mean that's the end? That's not. It's the beginning of something interesting. Listen, that's the end of that saga. What? Are you Icelandic?
Kaboom! And, you know, let's go ahead and make these a little thicker. Right, make all of these just a little bit thicker. This one, I want it, it's getting pretty close to that one, so I want it to have a touch, but it might touch anyway. But and you could add other little ones. You could add like little things right here, or something. Let's go through and add all our trees in now, okay? Drag your brush as lightly as you can. There's little pressure. Hold your brush straight to your canvas. Don't flip it around, hold at weird angles. Bother me at all. Hold on a second, everybody. I got my buddy texted me. I'm gonna say, talk to me on my stream. Y'all just want to know. Okay, sorry TikTok if you're seeing this. Okay. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. So anyway, take that brown. Let's go ahead and paint it. Just paint these in, okay? We're just gonna move through here. You know, I'm just laying my brush down skinny. On the little skinny side, I'm dragging as lightly as I can, you know? I'm gonna make these trees a little thick because we are gonna go back and put some like darker spots in there, so. Just want to know you want to. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, okay, good. Maybe we have that one. This one might get a little thick, so that one's coming off the side of this one. Maybe there's another little branchy branch going up there. Starting to get a little, I don't know, these aren't looking good up here. Not focusing. Okay, you know, my paint needs a little more water as well. I'd say this paint, these colors are both really strong colors. Also, all I know is that, I don't know exactly what that means. All I know is that it takes less than a mix. Like if you buy a paint color at a store that says yellow hue versus just yellow, if it says hue, that means it sucks. It means it's worse. It means it takes more yellow to make your orange, more yellow than red to make an even orange, things like that. All I know is it's just a worse color. And what else I've noticed about colors like that are really strong colors that you don't have to mix a lot with, they dry out faster. They seem to be, well, I don't know what that is, but these browns are definitely like that. They're definitely drying out on me. Not quite as, I don't know, the other ones are a little thinner, maybe they're thicker, maybe that's what it is, you know? I don't know. I should know that, and I don't. Someday I'll learn, though. Someday. We all just want to know. Don't we all just want to know? All just want to know. We're squanted. Yeah, fuck me. I fucked it up. No, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You know, Joel, you didn't fuck it up. It's okay, dude, alright? Alright. Okay. Luckily I don't do this forever, and I would just like randomly pull this one out today to like randomly do this stream late, and like by the time I'm like done with the step, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, now I remember how to do that. I remember kind of what I should do here, but it's like too late, you know. I've already, you know, done it all. Okay, so there's that. Let's do the big one now. Okay, let's take our brush and really let's start here. And I'm gonna start with that center line that I drew. You erased that because I erased it. I'm sorry. You don't have to do it like that, but let's say here we go. A lot of them get real crazy. Alright, so just filling this in with what we had drawn, you know. Okay, I don't really like this, but whatever. We're gonna go with it, okay? Okay, let's do our shadow color. So let's take one more shot, and then we'll do. Then we'll take some purple and some brown. We'll make our shadow colors. But first, let's take a quick shot, okay? Cheers. Ah. Okay, shot 10, double digits. All right, let's take some purple. Let's take our medium flat brush, and let's take our round brush. Let's go back to the old round brush. All right, let's take that. Let's mix purple and brown together here. Whoa. Okay, brown is completely taking over the color. Let's get more purple with a little fucking bit of brown. Okay, there we go. So this is one of those color mixtures where you're gonna need a drop of burnt umber and a shitload of violet, okay? So we got our color. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this color and I'm gonna go ahead and start. Now up here, just gonna be little short little dots, short little colors like that. And I'm gonna go. You know, this one's the wettest. Actually, we'll come back to that one. Let's come back to that. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna take these little bitty. This is gonna be kind of our shadow colors, but it's also gonna create this, you know, tree bark texture. Okay. So what I do here is I, you know, make a little thin line. And this is really easy to do. You just kind of make a little thin line on top of your little tree here on one side, and then you just kind of alternate. Just kind of put little lines next to each other, and they can be as honestly as bad and you know, as wiggly as your hand is, and you know, this tree bark texture is really you're gonna really shine at this. If you don't have a solid steady hand, you're gonna be really great at tree bark, because that's what you need. You kind of need like a little wiggly lines next to each other. Not necessarily like perfectly, you know. When we get to this one, let's dry. I'm gonna give that a minute to dry, and then I'll show you on that one. But you know, even let's say this one right here. Let's do a little line right there. There's a little dark line. I put another little wiggly line. Need to give my brush a little less blobby, get some of this paint off of it, so I can make a nice good one for you. But you know, I get some paint just on the end of your brush. You don't need it all the way down to the metal part of your brush. Just get it on the very tip of the brush. Just the tip, okay? And here we can put some little bitty things, but we don't really need to mess too much with that. You can put some little lines in there just to kind of add some shadows, but don't mess too much with that. Okay, but in here, let's say right here, we put a little line next to each other. It's just like little fucking wiggly lines next to each other. That's all it is. Just stay inside your brown colors that you painted. Just paint on top of those. Alright, so in here, here's a little wiggly line. Let's put another one there. And another one there. Another one there. There we go. There we go.
To save me, all they want is the profit.
All right, there we go. So each one of these, just put a little bit of this dark purplish brown color in. Oh, I've kind of done a lot there. That's okay. Every once in a while, if your brush is getting too blobby, scrape it off. You'll let paint off the end of your brush. If it's down to like the metal tip, wipe it off. I would take a paper towel, not your shirt, but I don't. This shirt's just for painting, so. And just get the paint back on the very end of your brush, just the tip, okay? Little game called Just the Tip. Okay. Well, this is a little drier now. So anyway, what I was saying there is we kind of start with these little lines, right? So let's make let's go ahead and say this side is kind of the darker spot, you know. Boom. Well, this is gonna get thicker as it goes down. But there you go, you know. And then we have some, you know, and it's kind of going in. Shit, make that solid. You know, then we have another little big, you know, spot of a little tree branch, you know. It's just basically like little, these lines are just basically wiggly lines. They get smaller, thicker, smaller. It's just a brush stroke. It's just kind of how you make your brush stroke with your lines with your brush, you know. So really easy. Just kind of do some little lines just as you go up, make them small. When they come down, make them thicker to some degree, you know. Like in here, you can make really thick, pretty thick lines right there. You see how it starts to look like a tree bark. Oh shit, I never did this one. Okay, let's do that. This one be a little careful because I didn't mean for it to touch this big tree, but it is. So I'm just gonna say that comes up to there. And there's that. There's trying to keep it off the big one, but you know, the biggin, it's a biggin. Let's see, what else? I think I could put maybe a little bit in here, maybe a little medium-sized ones there. They're just kind of in between each other. And there you go. Okay, there's that. Let's take black paint. And we'll kind of basically outline our trees. Then we'll mess with our, you know, our greens and stuff real quick. Let's take black paint. Let's get some black paint in here, okay? Black paint says finally, you know, you're gonna get me involved here? The one color we haven't used yet. Jeez Louise. And let's take one more shot, okay? Hey, one more time. I'll tell you the trivia question if you want to paint. Has anyone on TikTok said anything, or is it just 1,000 messages saying so many messages? Or is there anyone that just, why doesn't TikTok just show me what people say, like a message board? I can see the 2 things people said to me all day. Instead, it's just like that's why if someone says something, if I don't see it this second you post it, I have to scroll for a while to find it. I don't know what to do. Cheers! Again, today's, oh, let's count my shot. That's shot 11. Today's trivia question is, what team is joining the NBA next year? Is it A, the Mississippi Mudbutts, B, the Albuquerque Pianists, C, the Toronto Tarantulas, D, the Scottsdale Dirt Devils, E, the Montana McDoubles, F, Toledo Honey Badgers, G, Salt Lake City Sluts, or H, I don't think these are real team names. Okay, that's your trivia question for today. If you want to win free painting, it's National Lumpy Rug Day. This is what we're celebrating. How far we've come as a species. You know, this is what we're celebrating. This is Snoop Dogg. That's a funny picture. This is an AI-generated art, AI-generated selfie of me. Pretty bad. And this is a monkey with a banana. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get some black paint, same brush. I'm gonna keep using my, you know, actually I'm gonna stick with my small flat brush, okay? Let's take our small flat brush, okay? Can we do that? Let's take our small flat brush. Let's take it out of our water cup. Let's stir that water in a little bit. Okay, we want to make skinny lines, so after we do this, we want to take it, and we might kind of scrape it a little bit. Scrape it off, you know? Flatten it back out. If there's still too much paint in your brush, grab, scrape it off, and then lay it down, pull it through, and flip it over, pull it through, and you kind of flatten your brush back out, okay? Then, thinner. And then, you know, I kind of lay it down real low. through a couple times. There we go. Now I can go through and make some skinny little lines. Now, this is probably a good spot for, honestly, your little tiny brush. Maybe other than some, maybe I'll have all these two brushes. I'll put these in my left hand, have my brush. Okay, so I got some black paint. Now up here in the very tiny spot, I can go, boom. There's some spots in here I can paint black. It ain't as it appears. I love being me. Now once I get out of that area, I'm gonna go back to my flat brush because I'm more comfortable with my flat brush. Be myself. And then maybe I put a little bit in some of these, right? So I kind of start by outlining the outside. Let's say this is gonna be a dark outside edge. Then I go back in. I go, okay, there's the boom. You know, now these little ones, let's go ahead and just put these, you can put this on one side or straight through the middle. Study hard enough to defend my choice, then ace that course. Mind over matter, didn't feel that force. In the upside down, I can knock on doors. Yeah, why we insecure? Cause we look at other people, then get unsure. Meditate on it, I can chill that noise. Take a look around and I'm still that boy. Feel that joy, make another song when I get ignored. Steady elevating and they get annoyed. On a rocket ship, can't see me soar when you see me soar. Yeah. Strangest thing is, I'm the strangest thing here. The rest of these, I think I'm gonna go to my small baby brush here. I'm gonna put some of these in. I'm not gonna do this on all these, but like, you know, some of these spots. I'm not gonna add too much. Okay, that kind of. You know, I'm gonna go back to my flat brush because I'm better with it. If I wasn't drunk, I'd be fine, but you know, this is just what I'm used to. I'm almost done. I'm rushing. So I'm not taking my time. Never going back, this is not a repeal. Make my mark and I ain't gotta refill. Run off over, I ain't gotta refill. The strangest thing, and that's okay with me. Not fitting in is how I came to be. The tables oh boy. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through the black. Put that in here. We're almost done, okay? We're almost done. Anyone mind say anything? No, just random person join. All the messages are like join. Some person liked, some person joined. There's no, and then someone commented like, "Hey, I love you, you're my favorite person ever," and it's like join, like, and I'm like, cool. I totally missed that person that was talking to me. Oh, there's a way to change what I see on TikTok when I stream live, but the messages are not. Oh, Alex asks a good question. He says, "What paper plates do I recommend?" You know, honestly, it's in the name. Great value. Okay, great value. I mean, it's a great value. Really. I mean, the amount of money you spend for the quality of plates you get is pretty obvious. You know. I mean, so good question, Alex. Let's take a shot. Alex, did you see the trivia question? Okay, well, last chance for a trivia question. Let's count our shot here. Shot 12. Okay, today's trivia question is... Where am I at? Oh, God. What team is joining the NBA next year? Is it A, the Mississippi Mudbutts, B, the Albuquerque Pianists, C, the Toronto Tarantulas, D, the Scottsdale Dirt Devils, E, the Montana McDoubles, F, the Toledo Honey Badgers, G, the Salt Lake City Sluts, or H, I don't think these are real team names. Okay? Now, H and F have been guessed, okay? Keep that in mind. Alex, go and give me your guess now, okay, as this is the last time you're gonna get to. Also, Alex, it's National Lumpy Rug Day, so this is what we're guessing. Montana McDoubles? I knew you'd pick that one. Okay, this is Snoop Dogg. This is an AI generated selfie. This is more pop art or something, but my hair does not look like that. Okay, so I hate this one. This is a monkey with a banana on his head. So that's always good. Alex says, looks like you and Mumford Sons had a baby in that pic. Who's Mumford and Sons? What's Mumford and Sons? Is that a handsome... Is that a modeling agency? Or is that a bad hair agency? Mumford and Sons? Never heard of it. Okay, last thing we need to do is take some green. Yeah, looks like Mumford and Sons and me had a baby. You know, Alex, I just take that as a compliment. You know, like Mumford and Sons, what does that mean? Mumford and Sons is like a band, right? Is that how Mumford and Sons looks? It looks like Andy Warhol really fucked up a painting, is what it looks like to me. Looks like Andy Warhol, like, doesn't know how to paint. But that's just me. I don't know. Alex, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, Alex. Pretend like I didn't know who Mumford and Sons was. Sorry. Alex, I'm sorry, okay? I can tell you're offended. Alright, let's take some yellow and blue here. We're gonna take some green, okay? Alex, I don't know, I talked about Wokeley's a little bit and woke up San Diego. Okay, not accepting apologies. Wow, you know, I kind of can't believe you sometimes, Alex. Not accepting apologies because I don't care about the rest of what you say, okay? Oh, Chris, did you get this same one? Alex likes to wear his... Do you wear your Wokeleys when you're on your ski-doo or your, you know... your woke boat, you know? I'm gonna take some green, so here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna pick some areas and say... and cover up some of my trees. All I'm doing here is I'm just kind of subtly covering up... okay, but you know what? I should think about which... I can leave that group of leaves behind that tree. Maybe this one here is where I want, especially the ends. Cover up the ends of the tree branches. Alex, have you seen that new show called Wokeley? It's the one about Thor's brother Wokeley. Sorry, Wokey. Or the Woke Wookiee, Alex? Have you heard about the Woke Wookiee? It's a new Disney Plus series, you know, spin-off, you know, it ties into The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, but it's about the woke Wookiee. Let's cover up the tip, just the tip, okay, just the tips, okay. The old woke music, like folk music, but it's woke music. Yeah, this is getting too. I'm doing a terrible job. Okay. All the sorrow. Think about today until tomorrow. Okay, you know, I think that's good. Oh wait, right there. Boom. Okay, we're good. Look, we did it. Hey, TikTok, we did it. Is anyone saying anything, or is it just like a billion mess? No, it's just a billion things saying "dur dur dur." Okay, let's sign our painting and paint the bottom edge, and we'll talk about our trivia question. We'll be done. Okay, last thing I do, I'm gonna sign my name in perp. Let's take our little baby brush here, okay? And let's get some perp on there. Let's sign our name, okay? So here and sign, and, you know, and my initials are JW for Jalen Waddle. That's me. I'm actually that guy. That's actually me. I live a double life. Not a big deal, but that's what I do in my spare time. I live a double life and I'm an NFL player. Wait, Jalen Waddle? It is Jalen Waddle, right? I didn't have him on my fantasy team this year. I wish I had. He was so effing good. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, I mess my paintings up sometimes when I sign someone else's name. I'm like, shit, wait, that's not me. Sometimes it's like I'm thinking about someone else, you know, and I'm like, oh shit, what's my buddy Alex doing? I just like sign AW, and I'm like, shit, idiot. And there's no way to fix it. It's impossible. Okay, so anyway, correct answer. Today's trivia question. What team is joining the NBA next year? Correct answer is the Toledo Honey Badgers. Sorry, everybody that didn't guess Toledo Honey Badgers. A lot of people try to guess H out of these real names, but they are real team names, okay? Read a book, okay? I don't know what to tell you. But the correct answer was F, Toledo Honey Badgers. Alex, you can have a painting, okay? Please, take like 5 paintings if you want, okay? If that's what you want to make you happy, if you demand that, okay. So, I think that's everything. There we go. Hey, thank you all for watching, and until next Wednesday, you know, I don't care what you do. But, well, yeah, you know, I do care. I do care about you. Everybody have a great week, and, you know, keep trucking, okay? Okay, bye.